As World War III is getting closer, it is time to draft. 7 rounds, Hemmans versus Ernie will be drafting the best teams. Not many good things start with the letter K, especially when there's 3 of them. But there are many good players.
Wait.
Draft the best 5-a-side team with players starting with the letter K. Rock, paper, scissors to see who starts first.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What'd you have?
Scissors.
I've got rock.
Ernie definitely doesn't have rock and he's smiling at the camera right now. He definitely is. He definitely
Nah,
is.
I've got rock. I've got rock for sure. I'm gonna start with a Ballon d'Or winner, and this guy would cook 5-a-side because he's Brazilian too, and he won it here. Kaká, obviously the easiest pick on this whole draft.
You know what? For 5-a-side, this is actually really hard. Man's got the skills to pay the bills. Kvaratskhelia.
Of all time. Okay. Attack or midfield?
Yeah, midfield.
I'm surprised that you didn't go for this guy actually, but Kvaratskhelia is a respectable shout. I don't mind that he's nimble as well, so it's good for 5-a-side. I'm going for someone.
I'll be deciding who won the round, but in the comments also write who you think won the round.
For a position, honestly, this guy is going to be the captain of the team. He's going to be shouting at the players. He's going to be controlling everything from the back lines. It's Oliver Kahn.
Ooh. I forgot about him.
Can you find a better goalkeeper with a K? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Alright, Haman, your second pick.
There is no refereeing in 5-a-side, which is why I'm going to go for Roy Keane.
Ooh, okay, you got Kvara Keane midfield.
Not bad. I like what you're doing with your midfield. You got an attacker than someone who's more defensive. And I'm going to do just the same. I'm going to go for the little boy from Rosario, aka Mini Cooperman Kante.
Cerny, you think Kaka Kante is better than Kvara Keane?
Yes.
Wow, that's outrageous.
Third choice, Haman.
If we're doing overall ability, then obviously up front, I'm going to go for Kane.
Ooh, cook.
I like that.
Cook. Kane
I like
is
that.
your striker.
I want to have a defense that can hold its ground. I already have Kante running all over the place. I've got Kaká mashing it up in midfield. And now I'm going to have another big boy, a mountain, a defensive goat, a Chelsea goat, Koulibaly.
Koulibaly.
Chelsea goat. Are you joking?
What is that?
But bro, what? This guy, pat. No one's getting pat.
Man, I think you
Koulibaly
could
and Kahn.
definitely beat
I can
Ernie
definitely
in the defense.
Okay, you know what? I don't think there's any other goalkeepers with a little K. I'm just going to go for a man who's just signed for Arsenal, Kepa.
Kepa! You're competing with Khan and you went for Kepa.
Well, yeah, I had no
What?
other choice, bro.
I know who won this draft. I know who won this draft.
No, you're not, bro. Name
What
another
is that?
goalkeeper with the letter K.
Chat, name goalkeepers with letter K that are better than Kepa. Kendrick Lamar, Sam Kerr.
You're not bringing women into this. Yeah, Eddie, you're cooked, bro. My Kepa shot was better. Oh my god, I actually smashed this. And my defender seals the deal as well. I know for a fact my defender seals the deal.
Collar.
Thank you, Yasha. Let's go for color. The K
I would have gone for Kevin Keegan. He's a Ballon d'Or winner.
Kevin Keegan's a Ballon d'Or winner now. Okay, well, my defender to seal the deal, it's Joshua Kimmich.
Ooh.
I like
Interesting. Using a midfielder in defense. Okay.
But he's a full. He played
I like
fullback
that.
in this
I like
game.
Alright, so on the screens, you currently have both of their 5-a-sides. Ernie
is
has
fine. This is
goalkeeper
easy, man.
Khan. Defender, he has Koulibaly. Midfield is Kaka and
Koulibaly.
Kante. And striker is Collar. For Hamans, he has Kepa in net. Kimmich
fine.
at
Hey.
defense. Keane and
Banger.
Kvara in midfield. And Harry Kane
Banger.
up top.
Oh,
Listen,
tell
he
me
beats
that's not
me.
the sauce.
He beats me on Kane and maybe Kimmich.
What?
That's it.
What? Kane, Kimmich, and Kvara.
I'm giving this
No,
to I'm giving this to Ernie. 1-0 to Ernie.
What? That's actually
Come
favoritism to the
on,
max. That's
up the
crazy.
toffees.
Collar is still really good, even though Kane is better.
How is he
You're-
really good? What do you mean?
Collar is really good. Kaka and Kante just trumps your midfield easily. Yes, Khan just 10 times better than Kepa. And Koulibaly
It's
isn't
5-a-side.
as bad, even though
Kepa's
Kimmich is
small
better.
and he's good.
That is 1-0. You take that. Comments, what do you think? Many players have visited Turkey, and maybe you need to as well, Ernie, because your hairline is getting closer and closer to looking like the McDonald's logo. We are drafting players that have played in Turkey.
Ooh. Okay,
Ooh,
I'm
how
going
about you
first.
get to start.
And man starts first.
Let's just send
Drogba is a beautiful start.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Roberto Carlos played for Fenerbahce.
Did he?
And he did indeed, with a whole 75 appearances. So my first spot, and it's my defender, Roberto.
Good start from both of you. And man, your next pick
Yaya Toure, did he play in Turkey?
has not played in Turkey.
Let's just go for Guti.
Ooh, that's what I was thinking of. Gucci in
Not bad.
midfield. Played for Besiktas, obviously.
I'm gonna go for something very spicy that I'm very happy I didn't think of.
Whoa.
A Eastern European legend. A man who was bossing it in the 90s and he moved to Galatasaray. He's an icon on FIFA. It's my man, Haggis. Going in my midfield, obviously.
Good pick, good pick.
Midfield, I'm gonna go for Leroy Sané.
I can't think of any midfielder or goalkeeper right now, but I'm just gonna go for a shout. In my striker position, back-to-back treble winner, Samuel Eto'o.
Eto'o did play for Antalyaspor. It works. You think Eto'o is better than Drogba?
Yes, but he also had a lot better teams around him compared to Drogba.
Alright, man, on to your pick.
I'm gonna go for the man himself, Pepe.
Pepe, come to Besiktas. That works. And man, you got two Real Madrid players there in your team, but can it beat Ernest? Ernest, you've got two players left to pick.
It's gonna be a very attacking midfield. I don't have a lot of cover. So I'm gonna need Roberto Carlos to do a good job because my midfielder is Wesley Schneider.
Ooh,
I like that. I like that.
Snyder and Hadji versus Sané and Guti. Alright, man,
be a big
both of you have a goalkeeper left.
Let's just go for the man I know on FIFA, Muslera.
You know what? That's not even too bad of a pick. He has a good career in Turkey.
Let's go for a bit of a rogue one. I think Hamad is winning on this category, but Livakovic.
Okay, the teams are complete. Ernie's got Eto'o, Schneider, Hadji, Roberto Carlos, and Livakovic. Hamad's got Drogba, Sané, Guti, Pepe, and Muslera. That's another easy point to Ernie. 2-0.
Yeah, fair.
Come on. This one was not close. But you know what is close? You from liking this video. Takes 1 second and helps us out.
Let me tell you a cool story. Once upon a time in FIFA 18, I faced Hamad in a 1v1. He had Manchester United. I had Neuer and De Gea as my striker partnership.
That was
You
FIFA
would
17,
think
first of
the
all.
Indian
Let's not lie.
would beat
Let's
me,
not lie.
But no,
Let's-
but no,
let's-
but no. De Gea came away with a brace as I bent him over and actually spanked him. We are going to draft the best five-a-side of only goalkeepers. So you have to choose goalkeepers that can actually play outfield.
Okay, so Donnarumma's out the question. The obvious answer, I'm very happy I'm starting with this. I'm gonna go for Manuel Neuer. Center mid.
Center mid, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
I don't
literally
know
the
about that. I
CEO
don't
of just
know
running
about
around with a ball.
I'm gonna go make it a bit more interesting and have Ederson center mid.
Ernie, it's your next shout.
I've got a if you know, child. But I just want to ask the host, the question master. Are you gonna be ranking this based on the goalkeepers on the pitch or on the viability of the goalkeeper or where I put the goalkeeper?
Well, how much they can play outfield.
If you know, you know. Free kick master, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, the brother, the Torino goalkeeper. This guy has some insane free kicks that he's taken a couple in matches.
But you're not taking free kicks in a five-a-side game, bro. What?
We said it's not about their five-a-side ability.
Has he ever taken a free kick IRL?
But I'm saying that if you have that ability to take a free kick, you have the ability to place the ball wherever you want. And that's my second midfielder.
I'm pretty sure it's not Sergej Milinkovic, it's Vanya.
Vanya. Oops, Sergej is the normal one.
For defender, I'm gonna go for an extremely cheeky one. In goal, he did manage to keep a clean sheet. I'm gonna go for Kyle Walker.
Ooh.
He has an appearance as a goalkeeper.
We're not doing that. That's not allowed.
What?
That is
What?
it
But
was a good Indian thing to do.
He
But
tried it.
What
no.
the fuck?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, it was a good try, but no, that doesn't work.
Bro, he played goalkeeper though. He was.
I
a
don't care.
goalkeeper.
He's not a goalkeeper.
Okay, what about Rio Ferdinand?
No, off. Go. What's your next shout?
Okay, fine. I think next shout, as a centre back, he's got long legs. He's really tall. I'm just gonna go for Courtney.
Courtney is your defender. Okay.
I'm gonna go for my striker. Someone whose movement.
Olivier Giroud.
No.
The striker. The literal goalkeeper striker. Jenny. Or Seni. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ooh, the cook that no one remembered. Rogerio Seni, the highest scoring
he's
goalkeeper
got
in football history.
He's got 100 goals.
Yes.
He's got 100 goals, bro.
Yes.
What?
He took all the free kicks for Sao Paulo.
Let's then go for my man actually in net, Gigi Buffon.
Nice. Good choice.
Casillas in goal. Let's just get it out the window.
My other midfielder, a man who's actually registered a few assists. I'm gonna go for Alisson.
Yes, Alisson is a good choice. Ernie, your defenders left.
Oh, actually, this I had a flash. I don't have anyone who's ready to beat people up on five-a-side, so I'm gonna go for Khan again in my centre-back position.
I'm gonna go for someone up top who I know is known for his diving. Therefore, he's gonna win a lot of penalties and score Keylor Navas.
Okay, who do you think has the better team?
I obviously do, bro.
But
You think you have the better team, man?
Yeah, for sure.
Let me just tell you how many goals Rogerio Seri has scored.
Bro, that's
Peter
just
Seri
cheating. Like
has
that's
scored 141 goals.
yeah, well, that's just bullshit.
Okay, so I think striker Seni is better than Navas. Seni is better
it's
than
like-
Navas.
it's
Neuer. Okay, so I think I'd go for Edison above Neuer in midfield.
For sure.
And I'd also go for Alisson above Milinkovic-Savic. Then
sure.
Khan at defender over Courtois.
Court.
100%.
Courtois 6'7", bro.
No, I
Wins
don't care.
everything.
Khan has fire.
It's
but
really
He
close.
wins,
It's
bro.
really
Khan
close.
is not winning a single header, by the way.
but I'd go Buffon over Casillas. Haman takes the round.
Yeah, I knew it.
Italy haven't had much success abroad. From Marie failing his exams to the Abyssinian Wars. But can you draft the best five-a-side of Italian players that have played abroad?
Hey, this is home advantage. I'm going first.
Played
as well.
abroad.
Best Italian player of all time, Paolo Maldini.
Are you
Played
retarded?
abroad, man.
What?
Played abroad.
Are you
Played
retarded?
abroad.
Oh, someone who's played abroad. I know he cooked abroad. Andres Pirlo.
Okay, he obviously played in New York.
Defender position, and I am gonna go for Cannavaro as my centre back.
Ooh,
Cannavaro. You could argue he's the goal of his position. Goalkeeper, Buffon.
Nice.
When did he play abroad? Where did he go? I actually
Is he-
forgot. I'm gonna go for his predecessor then, Donnarumma.
Predecessor.
Or is it not how you say it? Like his
That's the guy that was before.
what's the word?
Post-decessor.
Postdecessor.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's definitely not post-decessor. It's his.
I don't know the word. I don't know the word.
All right, go. Come on, you're next.
Del Piero never left Juventus, right?
He went to Sydney and Delhi.
Sydney, yeah, Delhi, my Indian goat, Alessandro Del Piero.
You want him up top or in your midfield?
I'll have him up top.
Ernie?
Ooh. I think Matt's actually beaten me on this one.
The Italian merchant can't win his own thing.
But I'm still
Don't give
gonna
up.
lock in
Don't
my
give up.
midfielder just so he doesn't steal it for me. I'm gonna give my guy Gennaro Gattuso my first midfield spot.
Okay, played in Switzerland and Rangers.
Defender, let's just lock this in. My man playing for LA like that, Chiellini.
Ooh.
Yeah, my team's actually like 10 times better. I can't even lie.
A late bloomer, Zola. Up front.
Yes, that's the one that I was thinking of.
L, bro. L. I don't know if he actually left, but I'm gonna go for Marquisio.
Marquisio played at Zenit St. Petersburg.
There
What
you
the
go.
hell? I didn't
There
even know
you
that.
go. That's ball knowledge right there.
All right, Ernie, your last midfielder.
Listen, it's in my opinion, it's between Jorginho, Verratti, and Thiago Motta with what I have left. Who do I think is better? Jorginho was on a Ballon d'Or podium.
No, George, he's actually the worst player I could ever think of.
Verratti I really like because he's someone who always put a good shift in. But I think out of these players, it's actually Thiago Motta who I'd go for.
Damn, the failed manager.
Okay, I would have definitely gone for Verratti there, but these are the teams: Zola, Gattuso, Motta, Cannavaro, Donnarumma for Ernie,
This one I threw.
Del Piero, Marquisio, Pirlo, Chiellini, and Buffon for a man. That is an easy win for a man, which makes it 2-2 on the board. A man with the comeback.
Comeback.
Okay, on to our fifth category from Anthony to Fellaini. Draft the best Ballon d'Or winners.
Ooh. Ernie, you get to go first.
I'm gonna do something sexy. I'm gonna put Messi in my midfield.
What? You can't do that.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
yeah I can. Yash.
No, I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing.
Fuck. Okay, well then I'll put Messi up front.
Well done, because I'm putting my boy Ronnie up top.
Okay,
Then my
time
first-
to make the comments rage.
Mine's
Then my
100%
first
better already.
midfielder. My first midfielder. Ooh. Fred the Red. There's a lot of good midfielders, but I'm gonna go for Hullet.
Okay.
Cheeky git. You're gonna go for Hullet like that. I might cock her knee here a little bit. I'm gonna go Yashin.
Yes! Finally, someone fucking realized what's happening here.
Yeah, you gotta use your brain, bro. You gotta use your brain.
I can't
that's a good
believe
one.
this.
I completely forgot. Okay, then I'll go for Beckenbauer as my center back.
So my next midfielder, cheeky little Zinedine Zidane.
Nice, good shot.
Would you allow a Cruyff as a midfielder or no?
Yes, I allow it.
Then I'll go for Cruyff midfield.
Yes, you're gonna enjoy this nice little balance, which is why for my next midfielder, next to Zidane, I'm going for Rodri.
Rodri. Okay, your knee. You've left the best till last. Your goalkeeper.
So I'm gonna go for someone who can put a shift in goal. Oh! I reckon Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo, can put a good shift in goal, especially with his weight. He can just sit there.
Yeah, he's not gonna die for bro.
Wow, you don't
There
need
you
to
go.
die from 5-a-side. The goals are small.
R9 is Ernie's goalkeeper.
I think I beat him in 3 out of 4 positions, by the way. Just letting you know, yeah.
For defense, there's only one other man, Cannavaro.
And chat, you decide, does R9 beat Yashin in goalie? Yashin was a goalkeeper about 100 years ago. So maybe even R9,
Bro, come
modern R9, could be better than.
You should put that into account.
I am giving the round to Amant with the insane comeback. Even though
Fast.
Messi,
But I beat him.
Gullit,
I beat him in
Cruyff,
3
and
out of 4.
Beckenbauer are
3 out of 4
better.
You
positions
beat
I
him
beat
3
him.
out
I
of
beat
4.
him in attack, midfield, and defense.
How was you beating me in midfield? You're telling me Gullit is better than Zidane?
Hullet and what was my other Cruyff and Cruyff together are better than Zidane and Rodri, brother.
Nah, bro. The
Might
fact
change
that
my
you
mind.
didn't think
Okay,
about goalkeeper.
Messi's better than Ronaldo. Zidane is better
Yes.
than Gullit, in my opinion.
Yes.
Cruyff is better than Rodri. Beckenbauer is
Yes,
better
but
than Cannavaro.
yes.
R9 is like -3
Yes,
versus Yashin.
I'll concede.
Looks like we are in a zoo because we're going from goats to rats. Draft the best players that have played for 2 rival clubs.
I'm gonna go right off the bat. He is one of the GOATs. Let's just go for a cheeky little Kasper Schmeichel. Hello? Hello?
Kasper Schmeichel in net obviously played for Leicester and Nice.
Oh, I meant Peter Schmeichel. I obviously meant Peter
Michael
Schmeichel.
is the goalkeeper. Good shot.
Okay, I'm gonna go for striker Ronaldo, R9, obviously.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go for someone people don't really think about, but he has played for rivals. Pirlo.
Okay.
For example, Ajax Feyenoord. Would you see that as a rivalry?
Yes.
Come on, bro. Now that's like Leeds United rivalry,
Yes.
man.
I'll
Perfect.
see that as
So
a rival.
I'm gonna put Cruyff in my midfield.
Yes, I allow it.
That's fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Defenders is hard, which is why I'm gonna go for Sol Campbell.
Nice. Ernie, you're
Is it a
next.
Lazio Milan a big rivalry?
You tell me. You're the f***ing Serie A person.
Well, I would say it's a big rivalry, but
Of course, he's gonna say it's a big rivalry.
Would you say that only because of your choice?
If it's a rivalry, it's Inter.
No, I say that because it's like the big 6 clubs. So like all the big 6 clubs have a rivalry.
No.
Would you say Arsenal Chelsea is?
No, Arsenal, Chelsea, or not.
yes. Arsenal, Chelsea, yes.
What?
Because
Yeah, 'cause I mean,
it's
it's
London.
London.
It's London.
Okay, that opens up some doors. I'm gonna go for Peter Cech in goal.
Okay,
not
you
bad,
know what?
not bad,
That's
not bad.
actually a good comeback.
I don't think Arsenal or Chelsea are that big of rivals, bro. Like, I feel like you should
Well-
be direct rivals, like Real Madrid, Barca.
Well, you're not the referee, so pipe down, bitch.
Okay, if you're allowing, okay, okay. Up front, I'm gonna go for Suarez.
Barca, Atletico. No, I'm not allowing that.
Bro, you're allowing Ajax Feyenoord, who Ajax
because
just dominate.
Ajax, Feyenoord
Feyenoord are
actually have
always
a rivalry.
second. And would you think Arsenal Chelsea have a rivalry like that? No, bro.
Arsenal, Chelsea have the London. It's literally a London derby.
Bro, and Barca Atletico have that rivalry as well.
No, but the only
Yeah.
rivalry that I would accept there is Barca, Real Madrid, and maybe the lower clubs. But Barca, Atletico isn't a rivalry. Real Madrid, Atletico, I would accept.
Okay, then Alvaro Morata opens some doors.
That is true.
But I'm gonna go for Zlatan.
Lewandowski did play for Bayern and Dortmund, but okay.
Oh yeah, shit. Zlatan's up there.
I've got a defender and a midfielder left. Would you allow Theo Hernandez for a defender?
How?
He played for the Atletico Madrid B team. And then
No.
No.
Also, there's so many better choices than f***ing Teo Hernandez.
I can't think of any defenders with a big rivalry. All the ones.
I can think of one massive.
I can think of one after what you've said recently.
Ooh, okay. Let's go for a little Clarence Seedorf in midfield.
Oh, okay. I don't mind that. I like that. Yeah, man, your last pick, you're a midfielder, second midfielder.
Would you consider Arsenal Man City rivals?
No.
What do you mean no? They've been fighting for second place for years, bro. What? Then my next midfielder is going to be Patrick Vieira.
Okay, decent.
I'm gonna go for my defender, Ashley Cole.
Oh, the Arsenal Chelsea cook. There you go. Whose team is better? Okay, R9 over Zlatan, easy. Cruyff over Vieira, easy. Pirlo over Seedorf, easy. Ashley Cole is above Campbell, in my opinion.
Ooh, that's a bit harsh on Campbell, mate.
And Czech is the best.
Campbell literally left Spurs and then
Ernie wins.
Arsenal.
Ernie wins that round. But you can tell me in the comments what you think. 3-3 currently, and the last round is here. Staying on the theme of goats and rats, draft the best five-a-side of players that have played for Man United and Milan.
Ooh.
It can be or Milan. And Ernie goes first.
Oh, perfect. Defender Maldini.
Okay.
Not bad.
Attacker Ronaldo.
Ooh.
Midfielder Pirlo.
Midfielder Gullit.
Oh!
Like that.
Ernie. Ernie just got
Striker.
fucking smacked by his own choice.
Right
I didn't go that far back.
You can't, bro. It's the last round, Ernie. You have to think.
I'm gonna go for Van der Sar as my goalkeeper.
Idiot. I'm gonna go for the better pick, Schmeichel.
I'm gonna go for Kaká as my other midfielder.
Gullit is more of an attacker. So I need someone who's like holding the line, spraying these passes. Which is why I'm not gonna go for that either, and I'm gonna go for Ronaldinho.
Whoa!
2 Ballon d'Or winners in my midfield.
And for my striker, to finish it off, I'm gonna go for Van Basten.
Ooh.
Choice, huh?
No R9.
And Matt-
Interesting.
Man, your last choice, defender, the last choice of the video.
Oh yeah,
Who
shit, I
wins it
have
all?
defender. Defender. Now, obviously, we've had some really good ones, and someone who's an actual goat, actual legend. I'm gonna go for Baresi.
All right, so Ernie has Van Basten, Pirlo, Kaká, Maldini, Van der Sar. Herman has CR7, Gullit, Ronaldinho, Baresi, Schmeichel. Who do you think won, guys? Who do you think won?
Oof, easy.
So I think he beats me in the midfield.
And striker, what?
Not by a lot though.
What
Not
do you
by
mean
a
not
lot.
by a lot? I beat you
then
everywhere
he
except
beats me.
defender. I beat you everywhere except defender.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, you
Schmeichel
haven't.
is clear of Van der Sar.
Actually,
Maldini
wait.
is better
Do
than
you beat me in
Baresi.
midfield? Do you beat me in midfield?
Gullit and Ronaldinho, bro. What? You have Pirlo and who?
What you mean? And who?
No, I generally
Kaká.
forgot. Yeah, Kaká. Ronaldinho is better than Kaká and Gullit is better than Pirlo. What?
But at Milan, absolutely not. This is Milan, or when they play for Milan or Man United, bro.
Nah, this is just players in general.
What? No, what? Ronaldinho at Milan was like just like he was retirement. He
Yeah,
was
but
good,
no-
but he was retirement.
These are just players that played for Milan or Man United. Doesn't
No,
have to
but
be.
obviously we're judging them on when they were at the club, no?
I'm judging them on the
Because
players.
when they were at the
ability,
club, I
whatever-
still think
whatever.
midfield you won. But when they were at the club, Van Basten was better than Ronaldo, and then my midfield was also not as far off. And then my
Van
defenders
Basten
winning,
had
and
a
my
super
goalkeeper I think
team.
is winning too.
Van Basten had a
But it
super
doesn't-
team.
what's the
and
point? He was still
Ronaldo
better.
and Ronaldo at the young age won a
I don't know.
Ballon d'Or with
I actually
Man
think I won
United.
this because if this is based on
No.
when they were at Milan or Man United.
Absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely. And Ernie, even according
Okay,
to you, Baresi is better than Maldini.
I think Baresi is extremely underrated, but I know what Yasha thinks, so I went for Maldini.
Nah.
You also-
Why?
you gotta
Wait.
play the
So you're
host.
playing the game. You're not playing the.
I'm playing the game. I'm playing to win. I think Baresi is
Nah.
better than Maldini, but I'm playing to win the game, bro.
So you've just said.
gotta
you've
think
just,
about
but,
these
yeah, but
things.
you've just revealed your f***ing cards. You can't reveal your
So
cards.
he doesn't actually
You just
think this.
you just said Baresi is better than Maldini after picking Maldini. Man, this is so hard.
Like honestly though, like at Milan or Man United, my players are better than his.
Yeah, okay, if we were to look at it like that, but overall in the whole video we've been.
But isn't that how
just
we're looking at it? Isn't that the
but
point of this?
Overall in the video we have been looking overall.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Well, but because what? But
because
also
when we
the
did
video's been,
abroad
like,
players, but
like
when we did
random
abroad
ass
players,
categories.
we didn't do Chiellini in f***ing LAFC, did we?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We didn't
No,
do
no,
Cannavaro in
obviously,
Dubai.
but like No, but because those are like obvious that you
So
don't go for that. But I
because-
thought for
so
this one
be-
it had to be
but
when they were at the
because-
club, you know?
Because we didn't do that for those ones, I'm not gonna change the rules. So, Haman wins.
Yeah.
No!
How dirty.
But tell us in the comments what you think. If you want to watch another video, click right here.